have entered the Prep Zone tonight. Playoff football at Jack Salter Stadium, the University of West Monroe. And I say that respectfully. Great football in West Monroe's history. Great football throughout the years. They're here to take on the Covington Lions. Hunter Robinson, Charles Tiger Edwards to call this one round 2 of the playoffs. What do you got with West Monroe Rebels?
Well, West Monroe runs a high-power offense just like they seem to do every year, and so the key for them is going to be to hold on to the football. Covington has forced turnovers and gotten points on them in 8 of 11 games this season, so if West Monroe holds onto the ball, they'll have a chance to win.
West Monroe, no fumbles. That's what Coach Arledge was saying. However, the Covington Lions, give us the rundown on them.
Well, it's going to come down tonight to what Covington team shows up. Is it the one that had 0 points of offense, 0 yards of total offense in the regular season finale, or the one that went on the road and pitched a shutout last week? And the deciding factor in that is going to be the play of the 2 talented running backs, Josh Bickham and Devin Brumfield. 283 yards on total offense last week. And if they can run that effectively again this week, they'll keep West Monroe off the field, and Covington can come up with a win.
Well, here's a chance for Covington now to win their 5th playoff game in 2 years tonight. They play, when the playoff lights come on, the Lions come out. Tonight, West Monroe versus Covington. So there's Lions and Tiger and Rebels. Oh my. Pre-game with Coach Greg Salter. Hey, is this deja vu all again? You're hoping, right, in the playoffs?
Right, we certainly hope so. You know, our kids have found a way the last 2 years to be successful in playoff games and turn it on when it matters most. So, you know, we're excited we get to do it again.
Not last week, but the week before, you got beat by a Mandeville team 29-0. And I'm sure at that particular point, everybody's head was down, but yet we're going into the playoffs. Something happened when the lights came on last Friday.
Well, I think, you know, we just stay the course each and every week. Our goal is to play to the best of our ability. And I thought our kids played hard against Mandeville, but we didn't play very well. And Mandeville certainly had a lot to do with that. But, you know, all you can do is forget about it, move on. And you can either choose to, believe you're the team that lost 29-0 or choose to believe that you're not. And I think our kids proved that we're not. So
I think that resoundingly proved you were not.
Yes, sir.
So nice victory. Now put that back on the back burner. West Monroe, what do you see from them?
They're exactly what you would expect a West Monroe team to be. They're big, they're physical, they're very well coached, and they have that tradition about them that, they expect to win in these situations too. So it's going to be a huge test for us. We're excited about the opportunity and excited about the challenge, so we'll see what happens.
Last week you got 250 yards. You have a freshman and a senior, right, running backs?
Mm-hmm.
And they are just yardage here. So one goes out, nobody can take a break on the other side.
We hope not. That's the plan, at least, is to keep those guys fresh and put pressure on the defense. And they're both very physical backs, so they take a toll on you, and we hope that's the case tonight.
Defensively, last week, a shutout. That had to really boost your confidence.
It did, and our defense has been playing really well probably the last 4 or 5 weeks, including the Mandeville game. Our defense gave up, 1 touchdown in that game. Unfortunately, we fought field position all night, but, we knew it was a young defense. We lost 9 out of 11 last year, and we knew that it was going to be something that they were going to get better and better as the weeks went on. And fortunately for us, it, all came together last week.
Pre-game with Coach Jerry Arledge. Yes, sir. West Monroe. There's a history of good football out of West Monroe. Talk a little bit about your team this year.
This year, the thing that's been so amazing about this group of young men is the adversity that they've overcome. We've got 9 kids, 6 of them ACL tears, 2 broken bones, and torn ligaments in the ankle. And 2 of them are better football players on offense and defense. But the kids that we put in there have just continued to respond and bond together. In some cases, it made us a little closer. But our kids, I feel good about the team. We're really playing as a team, and that's what this game is about.
Great running attack. You have a great running attack, a history of running the football, but you can throw the football too. What are we going to see tonight?
Well, I hope you see a little of both. I hope we throw when we want to and not when we have to. I hope we can run when we want to. You know, that's kind of been our MO through the years, and it seems to work. We want to try to limit what the other team possessions that they have, play good defense, be good in the special teams, and hopefully we can come out a winner.
Last week, Covington goes to Karen Crow. Big upset victory, 34-0. Had to impress you.
I tell you what, it got our attention in a hurry. It really did, because Karen Crow, we played them numerous times through the years, and it's always been a battle when we play those guys. And of course, you know, looking at the district that Covington is in, you know, I have a great deal of respect for those for this district. 3 of them are still in. We're the only team out of our district. That tells me a lot about the strength of our district and the strength of the district that Covington's in.
Ian Alexander to kick it off for West Monroe. This is Laurent cutting up the right sideline and going to be brought down by a host of Rebels. Going to be out at the 29-yard line. First down 10 for the Lions. Lions coming off a big 34-0 victory over Karen Crow last week. They're going to open with, out of the pistol, 3 to the top, 1 to the bottom. Smith, hands off. Straight ahead is Bickham. Joshua Bickham into the middle of that defensive line from West Monroe. Let's get a look at who they are. Give us a rundown who they have up in that defensive line.
On that front line, they have Dennis Collins, 6'2", 205-pound sophomore. Another big guy, Xavier Harris, 6'3", 235-pound senior. And then John Washington, 6'3", 300-pound senior. So some big guys on that defensive line for West Monroe.
Delivers it out there, complete pass on the bubble screen to Laurent, and that picked up a couple. So they threw the ball one time last week, and on the second play, they've already thrown the ball here. Pickup of, ends up being about 5 yards. Nice pitch and catch out there from Smith to Laurent. They go trips to the bottom of your screen this time. From the pistol, Tyler Smith, 6 foot, 165-pound junior, dropping, looking, stepping up, gonna run it, gonna pick up the first down and then some. Gonna go up the sideline. Nice move there. It looked like he was breaking down to kind of go down. And
yeah, good job right there. He sees the pressure coming, able to get to the outside, and then he had just plenty of room to run. And like you said, had a defender there to stop and slowed down, made a good move, and got a few more yards.
So first down on that play across midfield to the 48-yard line. Lions moving early. Straight up the gut this time. That was Dennis Collins, 6'2", 205 defensive lineman on that stop, but not till Bickham got about 3 yards on the play, 4 yards. Second down, 6. Lions wasting no time here, taking the opening kickoff and moving down the field. This is Bickham again, straight ahead. He got a couple more. Stopped by Matthew Phil, 6'1", 190, a junior. Give us some stats on Matthew Phil.
Yeah, he's had a great season. Leads the Rebels with 65 tackles, including 4 for a loss, 4.5 sacks, and he's forced a pair of fumbles. So Matthew Phil, really a big leader for on this West Monroe defense.
This time a little bunch formation here, 3 receivers. Smith stepping off to check off the play, and somebody moved, and we're going to have a flag. We got several flags. And it appeared like one of the Lions moved. And that is exactly what happened. So
a loss of 5. Instead of 3rd and 5, it's now 3rd and 10. 3rd and 5, at least a little manageable.
Yeah, 3rd and 5, they still have that chance of running the ball, but you think here they're going to have to go to the air.
3rd down, 10. Middle screen. I'm going to start early. I've been wanting middle screen a lot this year. Dropping, Smith under a rush, stepping up. He's going to run it. Breaks one tackle, going to get the first down. And I don't think that was a design play. Stop made by Peyton Roan. I don't think that was a design play, but I think once he made up his mind.
Yeah, it looked like he went through his progression. Nobody was open, and then he just took off, did a good job of seeing his holes and getting the first down.
So, ball at the 33-yard line. Lions playing a 1st and 10. They play a bunch formation to the bottom of your screen right there. 3 receivers, 1 to the top with 1 back. They go toss right. Bickham upended. Nice open field tackle from number 43, Dustin Mitchell, 6'2", 215, a senior. Played that perfectly.
Yeah, and going back to Tyler Smith, he's a guy who's run for 300 yards this season from the quarterback position, so he can move a little bit.
Yes, he can. This time they go a little more, they get a little wider, put that trips to the top of your screen. Smith dropping, looking, rolling now. Rolling left. Lots of time. Delivers up the sideline, complete. Cordero Laurent turned around. Sawyer Passman. Passman not too sure. A pretty good throw there. Back shoulder throw.
Yeah, a great job there. He's rolling out to his left, throwing on the run, and just put it right where that ball could be caught. And Tyler Smith looking very good under pressure so far.
That is going to be key. That is going to be key. Can he maintain this sharpness? Only had to throw one time last week. This is Bickham up the middle.
Josh Bickham, the ball carrier.
He got it inside the 10-yard line. It's going to bring up 2nd down and 8. Pick up a couple.
Yeah, but we talked before the game about how the key for the Lions was going to be the play of Bickham and Brumfield, and you can see the Rebels really zeroing in on the running backs. And so Tyler Smith doing a good job on this first drive for the Lions of making some big plays.
Play clock at 9 seconds, as that took a little time to get in. Now 3 seconds. Better snap it. Too much time. Didn't get called. Pass. Complete. Laurent steps out of a couple of tackles, battling, goes out of bounds. I thought the play clock had run out. Stop made by Scheck-Snyder and Passman, but not until Laurent got by the first 2 intended tacklers.
Yeah, West Monroe, normally a team known for being able to tackle, but Laurent, like you said, a playmaker, makes a good move, gets a few more yards, and that's going to bring up a 3rd and 3.
A lot of talk about exactly what they're going to do, and they're switching personnel on the run. So does West Monroe. So real quick, they're going to the triple stack I on 3rd down. They're going right, fake it. Smith keeps it, going to throw it away. Oh, wow. No. Oh, man, Brister in the back end of the end zone. Wow, I thought he was throwing it away, but Brister showed up late. Wow.
Yeah, that was actually a nice play by Tyler Smith. A lot of pressure again, but staying composed, throws it up in the back of the end zone, and Brister had a shot to come down with a touchdown. It was just had a little too much on that pass.
Well, I tell you, they shifted in the personnel. West Monroe was ready. They shifted too, but they didn't run the personnel necessarily. They tried to throw the ball, so field goal attempt to come now from Connolly. It looks no good. No good as Connolly from the right hash misses it. And that, whoa, that took a little wind out of the sails right there. As you were thinking, man, it got it down there. Connolly is normally good from that range.
Yeah, definitely disappointment on the Covington side when you just almost got the touchdown on that last play, and you're moving the ball so well against the Rebels. But now this defense, playing as good as it has all year last week, has a chance to come out and make a stop.
And West Monroe will open with 2 tights and 2 flankers. There's motion. And we have a whistle before we even start. We have a sideline warning, I believe. That's just a warning, no actual foul on the play, but the next time there'll be yardage. 2 tights, 2 flankers. Jet motion here by Landon Mills. Faust hands off straight ahead. Devontae Williams, stop made by Matthew Thompson, but right up the middle. That's what you're going to expect from Devontae Williams. Give us some rundown on his stats.
Well, he's a 6', 230-pound senior, has 937 yards on the season on the ground, and would have a lot more if there weren't so many good athletes on this Rebel team.
Jet motion again by Mills. Faust, play action fake. Going to throw it back, a throwback to Williams up the sideline. And he's finally brought down by Laurent. Cordora Laurent. Oh, check that. That was Tyler Evans on the stop.
And it looked almost like a broken play by Faust. He goes to the right, throws back across his body, and a good job by Williams of coming up with the catch for the first down.
No, that wasn't. It looks like they go I formation this time. And going to check back. They got twins to the top of the screen. I formation. And they run an option. They go outside the handoff to number 33, Parker Davidson. So Davidson on the carry. What they're running there is option. That was the first part of the triple option. Pick up of about 3, 2nd down and 7. Motion across by Johnson, toss, and straight ahead is Devontae Williams. Stopped by Levi Friend. Friend, the leading tackler on this team. Give us a rundown on his stats.
Yeah, he's got 89 total tackles on the season to go along with 3 sacks. And he's a guy who's also, in addition to stopping the run, good job of putting pressure on the quarterback.
Sanders in motion. He got to throw the ball to Sanders out there. Incomplete. Is it a lateral? And they're going to say yes. So they go with a little motion out there and try to hit him with a little pop screen out there. And it ends up being, they're going to, wait a minute, they're going to say incomplete pass. Or no, they're bringing it back. I thought at first it's going to say that was a lateral. So that's going to bring up 4th down. Well, Covington defense did exactly what you said they needed to do. Stop them right away. Luke Cranford on the punt. This one a floater. Goes back. It goes back. Cranford averaging 41.5. A punt on the year, so you know he can boom it. That one goes in, and Covington will take over with 3:47 to go. So let's say 8 minutes and 13 seconds into this game. Covington has had a long drive. Field goal attempt no good. A short drive for West Monroe and punted the ball. I mean, were we expecting a defensive struggle? Of course. Of course. Both teams run the football. That's what you're going to see. All right, first down, they go balance with 2 left, 2 right. Smith going to deliver on the outright, complete to Cordero Laurent. Scheck-Snyder on the stop, and they just ran a little out, a combination route out with Laurent, the inside receiver. Early cut, went up the field. Complete pickup of about 3, second down and 7 for the Lions. Well, you know, they throw the ball 1 time last week, and now it's probably 5 times already. You're not expecting that. And again, we had somebody move. And I'm telling you, I know Tyler Smith bailed him out with a run, but that's the 2nd penalty now on that offensive line. They cannot. This is a big game. You cannot, from this point on, and really from last week on in the playoffs, you cannot make those kinds of mistakes and expect to win. 2nd down and 12, because it makes it hard to overcome. Smith dropping. Inside screen coming, incomplete. That was Alfaro coming on there, but great coverage by Jacob Adams, 6'1", 200-pound sophomore, picked him coming in on that little crossing route.
Yeah, some more pressure on Smith there. He had to throw off of his back foot, and Adams was just all over Alfaro on that play, and that's going to bring up at 3rd and long.
Looked a little bit like one of those inside screens. I want the middle screen, but they got to be blitzing. Don't look like they're playing zone on 3rd and 12 right here. They are. Going to go up top. That's going to be out of bounds. Early cut in. The throw went out. 4th down.
It'll be 4th down for the Lions. Brisker will be coming.
And I think the penalty really killer on that drive for the Lions. Instead of having that 3rd and short where you can go with the short passing game, Smith has to go deep with it and is incomplete.
Sanders is back to return the punt. George Brister will punt. A high punt. Going to hit down, and it took a bad bounce and is touched down over there by Lasherman Wallace. But great field position now for West Monroe as they've been able to basically flip the field. With 2:31 to go in the first quarter, there's no score. West Monroe at Covington. We're at Jack Salter Stadium. A full house tonight. Faust handoff inside, running straight up. Devontae Williams, Matthew Thompson on the tackle, but that was straight ahead football.
Yeah, Thompson hit him at the line of scrimmage, but Williams just able to keep his legs moving, and like you see, gained about 7 yards on that play.
Williams is a load. If you look at him on that camera right there, number 5. He is an SEC back. This time they go slot left. Here comes some motion. Fake. Faust is going to keep it. And the second man gets the tackle, Brister. Brister, 6'1", 205 senior. Originally a safety. And now people are looking, if he's going to sign, he's going to be linebacker. And they've moved him up, and he's playing more linebacker these days. 3rd down now. Big 3rd down, I think. 3rd and 4. Motion again. Faust's going to keep it himself. Check that. They put Slade Bolden in, and he kept it on the Wildcat to the left side and picked up the first down. So a little something different out of the West Monroe Rebels.
Yeah, and great blocking by the offensive line on that play. Covington moved another man over to that side of the field, but like I said, great blocking by the Rebels, and they have a first down.
Bolden going to stay at quarterback. Toss. Inside, outside move by Trey Coleman. He's still going. Tyler Evans brings him down, but it's going to be close to a first down. And this is the one thing about West Monroe. They take their quarterback and running back out, put 2 new people in there, boom, something different. Well, Faust is back in, and Coleman is at running back. He's the deep eye back. He's going to get it there, and he's going to get wrapped up and brought down. Even with a spin, he still gets some yardage. Matthew Thompson on the tackle. Trey Coleman, not too bad himself. 537 yards on the year running, averaging 8.2 a carry. But he's back out, and Devontae Williams is back in as they go with a left eye formation, and that'll end the first quarter. There is no score between the visiting West Monroe Rebels and the homestanding Covington Lions here at Jack Salter Stadium.
St. Tammany Parish Public Schools, an A-rated school district. Graduates with the highest ACT scores in the state. Facilities with the latest technology. Safe and secure schools. A variety of sports. Fine arts. And learning to last a lifetime.
I'm Superintendent Trey Foles, and this is where we educate every child, every day.
We'll start the second quarter with West Monroe playing a 2nd and 7. Give it to the first back straight ahead. Number 33, Parker Davidson. And he got a couple. Going to bring up 3rd down. And my guess is about 5. 3rd and 5 for the Rebels. Davidson behind Slade Bolden now in a quarterback. Toss left. Williams trying to make a move through there. And spinning, he picks up a couple of yards. Stop made by Tyler Evans, but it's going to bring up 4th down. Coach Arledge is going to say, let's kick us a field goal right here. Or try us a fake field goal, one of the two. Ian Alexander is on. He's 3 of 4 on the year. Kick is up. He's 4 of 5, 3-0 West Monroe over Covington. 10:49 to go, first half. Alexander to put it back in play after his field goal. This is going to be Laurent about the 7-yard line. Taking it out to the left, trying to make it out around the end. He does, but then he's going to get shouldered out of bounds by number 34, Nick Schecksnyder. So first down now for Covington. Their 3rd possession.
Yeah, looked really good on the first drive. A good job of moving the ball, especially through the air by Tyler Smith. But the second drive really stalled out because of penalties. They've had 2 false starts already. So needing to play a little more disciplined football here on their 3rd possession.
Also, that first drive, a couple of nice runs from Tyler Smith. First down, 10 now. Handoff inside, Bickham, bottled up, boom, going nowhere. Michael Douglas, not the actor, the defensive lineman, 6'1", 260, senior, and John Washington, 6'3", 300, a senior, in on that stop. loss of 1, second down and 11 for the Lions. Smith rolling right, trying to find an open receiver, going to have to throw it out of bounds over there. One of the West Monroe coaches knocked it down or dropped it, either one. So incomplete, going to bring up third down. And I guess the success from last week of running the football from the Lions has not carried over here this week. Bigger front, I would imagine. A big front up here. They got to find a way to move the football running it. On third down and 11 now, Laurent is in the backfield with Tyler Smith. He's dropping, looking. Lots of time, going to deliver on a cross around. Almost picked off. Peyton Roan sat back and looked for that one as Early Cut had made a cut, but that one off the mark.
Yeah, Early Cut wasn't looking back for the ball yet, and when he turned around, it was going into Roan's hands, but a good job by him to knock that ball away, and so now Covington's going to punt it away.
Brister on the punt, and I don't think that's what the Lions needed, 3 and out, because there's going to be great field position again for West Monroe. Snap there, Brister, high floater. That's going to beat Sanders. Almost messed that one up.
The ball is touchdown by the Lions. Just outside.
Marcus Williams on the coverage down there. Looked like Marcus was going to fall on the ball thinking it hit Sanders.
Yeah.
But it didn't, and the ball's touched down at the 40-yard line.
And so a better punt that time by Brister, but this Covington defense did a good job with the short field last time, able to hold West Monroe to a field goal, and so now they get another chance here.
But that was awfully quick, 3 and out.
Yeah.
You're not giving your defense a rest. Offensively, the Lions are going to have to find something. So they go I formation, Slade Bolden this time, hand off. Levi Friend on the stop. Michael Shelburne on the carry there. As West Monroe has a lot of weapons. Slade Bolden going to keep it himself, pitches it. And a first down. And they pick up a first down on that run.
And a good job by Bolden there. It looked like he was about to be taken down, pitched it at the last second, and that's what got the Rebels the first down.
And they change again. Faust in with Williams. They fake it one way, hand it off, fake the toss, going left, and run it right. Levi Friend on the stop. Cale Killingsworth coming up a little tweak right there from him, but a good stop by Friend makes second down and 10. Robert Scott Faust, 6'3", 165, a sophomore quarterback. That's the draw play to Williams, and that one smelled out. Levi Friend again. Levi is the defense's friend right now because he's made some tackles here early, going to bring up third down. Well, he is leading the team in tackles, so it comes as no surprise. Third down now. This is a big down for the Lions. If they can hold them here. Rolling right. Tossing out. Oh! Picked off by Brister. Left side. And Faust makes the tackle after he makes the mistake of throwing the pick. And just like I said, they needed something. George Brister on the spot.
Yeah, great job by Brister there to come up with the interception. I don't really know where Faust was going with that one. Now, Brister already leads the team with 6 interceptions this season. Remember, he had a big one in the game we did earlier this year.
Make that 7. First down 10 now for the line. Maybe this will give the offense some life.
Some good field position for the first time tonight.
They go bunch formation to the right. They're going to go straight up the gut with Bickham, and he's going to get thrown back. Mitchell and Matthew Phil make the stop. Pick up of about 1. Running is pretty tough. Yardage is not big in that middle.
Yeah, but Tyler Smith has done a good job, especially on that first drive, of completing a couple short passes, and that can really help when your running game is struggling.
Second down 9. The blitz look from West Monroe. All out blitz look. Dropping. Under a rush. He's going to have to throw it away, and he could plant it just enough to do so. So
pressure on Smith.
Able to get out and get rid of it.
Yeah, with the exception of the last pass on the last possession, done a real good job of not trying to force anything in there, and that's going to be key. If Covington can win this turnover battle as they are so far, they could come up with a win.
You know what they should have run that time? Middle
screen, of course.
Third down now. They're going to play zone now. Oh, 2 coming. Drop, going to throw it up, and this one's going to be picked off. Nick Scheck-Snyder, is that one, he just kind of threw that one up. It was almost like a punt if you think about it, but not exactly what you want to see.
Yeah, it's not what you want to see if you're Covington, but at least now your defense has started with their backs against the wall the last couple of possessions. Now you get them a little better field position, and West Monroe's going to have to work a little harder this time.
First down now. Bolden on the carry, gets jammed up. Matthew Thompson.
But like we said before, Covington, another short drive, so their defense already back out on the field. And one thing that we've seen from West Monroe is with them switching all these players out, their backs are staying fresh.
Correct. Yeah, DeMichael Sheldon in there, along with Slade Bolden, and he's going to keep it himself. Bolden started one way to the right, then cut back and finally gets tackled. But a pickup right there. I thought if he kept going, he might have had something up the sideline. He cut it back, and they send in a plethora of players again. And Robert Faust is back out, and there's a first down. So first down, they go really spread. 3 to the top of your screen, 1 to the bottom for Faust. Checking off to see if they're staying with that play. Play clock at 13. Faust telling the lineman to play. Getting under center. He's going to hand off straight ahead. That was DeMichael Sheldon on the carry. Pickup of about 5, second down and 5. They've run a lot of personnel in here, does West Monroe. Robert Scott Faust, sophomore quarterback from the pistol. Going to hand off inside, straight up the gut. Number 1, LaShawn Ware. And that might be about the 5th different ball carrier already. I know Williams, Coleman, Sheldon, Bolden, and Ware. Sounds like a law firm, huh? Williams, Coleman, Sheldon, Bolden, and Ware. And right now they're wearing them down. First down and 10 out at the 30-yard line. 2 left, 2 right. motion across by Coleman, and we have a penalty. Oh, we have false start on the offense. They had a clean sheet up until that point, but they have now, the yellow flag sheet now has one penalty from West Monroe for 5 yards. So it'll be 1st and 15 for the Rebels. Handoff straight up. The gut where? Balls picked up by Evans. And he's going to get dumped. Well. LaShawn Ware, a senior, seemingly broke it wide open up the middle, and then the ball comes loose.
Yeah, I don't know if somebody got their hand on it or his leg hit it, and the way it came out, it almost looked like his leg hit it, but Tyler Evans comes up with the fumble recovery, and so Covington with their second takeaway of the game, and we talked about it in pregame, this defense has done a good job of coming up with those takeaways all year.
It's time for the offense to respond. I mean, an opening drive that they took all the way down there and missed a field goal. Since then, it's been pretty much 3 and out. 1st down 10, great field position for the Lions. Tyler Smith, handoff. That play is going nowhere. Number 43, Dustin Mitchell, submarined under there and knocked Herman Rainey, if I have that right. I'm sorry, it's Tyron Garrett. It was 33, not 23. Garrett just locked up there. 2nd down and 14. Rolling left. Smith going to deliver on the out route, a little high. Intended out there for Tyson Blanks. Coverage by Scheck-Snyder. And Peyton Roan not far away. It looks like when he sprints out, he's not turning those shoulders all the way, and the ball's kind of fluttering on him. If he can plant and throw, he needs to plant and throw. 3rd down, 15. Two coming late. Sprint left. Going to go long for Laurent. Going to be out of bounds. Coverage over there by Scheck-Snyder. Laurent kind of got his hand on Scheck-Snyder. I was wondering if you'd have caught that, if it would have been complete.
Yeah, definitely a little push there, but the ball's incomplete, but there is a flag down on the field as well.
I know Smith now, to me, he's going long. Discussion by the white hat with the crew. They're going to bring it to that spot. And it looks like it's going to be against West Monroe. Ooh, it looks like a biggie, too. Boy, talk about, you got personal foul against the Rebels. Ooh, wow. Man, that's going to be 1st down. West Monroe, man. Rebels make a huge mistake there. Would have been 4th down. Wow. All right. New set of downs for the Lions. Can they get something going? Handoff inside. Bickham dances through and gets a couple. Stop made by Jacob Adams.
Like you said before, Tyler Smith really going deep a lot here in the 2nd quarter. I think what he has to realize is you don't have to get these 15 yards on one play.
Okay, they're going with the heavy formation on 2nd down on 9. And look, West Monroe got their guys on. They go left side. And that's going to be wrapped up and pushed back. Adams again, loose ball. And they're going to say it's down. So they got a couple yards on that play. I got to say this, when Covington runs out that triple stack I, West Monroe is ready to go.
Yeah, every time you see 5 or 6 guys sprinting from the side of the field.
So 3rd down and 5 out of the triple stack I. There's a whistle. And it's timeout. West Monroe. 2:14 to go, first half. 3-0 West Monroe over Covington at Jack Salter Stadium. All right, back out of after the timeout. 3rd down and 5 now. Triple stack I. Handoff right side. Bickham down inside the 5, down to about the 3-yard line. Dustin Mitchell made the stop, and not until the Lions got a first down. They overloaded, did West Monroe, to the left side. They ran right side. Good opening blocking-wise over there.
Well, like you said in the timeout, you know, West Monroe thinking they're going to run it toward the hash mark in case they have to kick the field goal.
Bickham again, and a big pile.
Bickham, once again the ball carrier, picks up 1. It'll be 2nd and goal.
Someone's got to come out for a helmet. Somebody had a helmet problem, had to come out. So we've got 2nd and goal. I can't tell if the ball's at the 2 or the 3. Looks like the 2. $1:47 to go in the half. West Monroe coaches warned to stay back, I think. I think that was a friendly warning. I don't know there was a flag thrown. Okay, here we go on 2nd down now and goal from the 2-yard line. Play clock at 13, 12. Triple stack I, some movement. Handoff straight ahead, Bickham. He's going to be stopped at the 1.
Another 1-yard pickup.
Frederick Gilmore on the stop. So it's 3rd and 1. I tell you what, yardage is not easy to come by down there. I say go right side this time. Go back where they got that yardage before. Go back that way. Handoff. We're going to see. He's in, touchdown. You heard it, he's in, he's in. I don't know if you didn't hear it, we heard it from the Covington coaches. He's in, he's in. I tell you what, that was the toughest yard this whole season right there. And the wait for the call. Lions on the scoreboard with 35 seconds to go in the half. And an extra point from Connolly. It goes side to side, but you know what? It's good. 35 seconds to go in the first half. Covington 7, West Monroe 3. Connolly will kick off. Looks like he's just going to float it out there, I guess. I don't know. Pooch kick, maybe. I don't know. Right now, 35 seconds to go in it. It's an onside kick, like. That one's going to be caught and downed by Landon Mims.
Yeah, an interesting decision there by Coach Salter to go with the onside kick, but I figure your defense is playing well right now. They've done a great job against the pass, so I guess that's why you're confident to go and try the onside kick.
Yeah, why take a chance, kick it deep, maybe let them, they run it back. And like you said, defense playing good at this point and has benefit from a little time on the bench resting. Ball at the 39-yard line, 33 seconds to go. Look for the draw play. They've got at least 2 timeouts remaining. Oh, never mind about the draw. Look for the false start, as they were going to throw that pass out there. They were going to throw a pass out there to Coleman on the screen. But right now, the Rebels are shooting themselves in the foot as they did defensively just a few minutes ago in that drive.
Like you said, they were dominating on the defensive side of the ball, and then that penalty is what allowed Covington to get that touchdown.
Quarterback keep, Slade Bolden. Big run. Yeah, I said draw play. Levi Friend makes the tackle. They're going to call timeout, 23 seconds. I said draw play. They ran that guy out there. I'm thinking, oh, they're going to throw the ball up there. You know what? They ran quarterback draw.
Timeout, West Monroe.
Good play call there. We got timeout with 23 seconds to go in the first half. Covington 7, West Monroe 3. All right, after the timeout, it's a first down. Robert Scott Faust at quarterback at this moment. There's motion by Coleman. Roll out pass, incomplete. Intended for Coleman, broken up by Killingsworth.
That pass incomplete.
Going to be second down. We were told, by the way, that that touchdown for Covington was Savante Crandall, the big defensive tackle, offensive lineman, number 70, ran that one in from 1 yard out. Second down, 10, 20 seconds to go in the first half. Faust looking, got some time, up the sideline. Oh! Almost picked off by Marquell Hollins. As they went for the long ball, Hollins in great position down there, and he was closer to it than the receiver. Again, Faust is a sophomore. That ball should have been a back shoulder throw.
Yeah, but he threw it to the inside, and Hollins really outran the receiver there and almost came up with that pick.
Third down now. 3 receivers to the right. He's rolling right, and this floater's right up there. Oh,
man.
Incomplete. And is that Hollins again? That almost, or was it Brister?
It looked like Brister. And number 2,
Laurent. Yeah. Brister was in perfect position to pick that one off. Would have been his 8th on the season. However, see, here's what's happening. The defense, Covington, they moved Brister out of linebacker and pushed him back. Uh-oh, we have a penalty on the field. This is not good for the Covington Lions.
Looks like it'll be pass interference based on where they're marking it.
We're waiting to hear. Oh, he missed the call. They've already marked it off. 8 seconds to go, though. That's key at this point. 8 seconds to go in the half. Faust, lots of time, delivers over the middle.
Incomplete.
Incomplete. No, they're not saying anything. They're talking about it.
That pass is incomplete.
It's incomplete. It's still third down yet, though. Wow. Wow, there's no. Man, for a minute we were going to the half, and now we're not. I mean, that's just this last 30-something seconds. Ian Alexander on to attempt a field goal. This one will be 34. And Covington will take timeout with 4 seconds to go in the half. And Covington up 7-3. After the timeout, it's second down. Ian Alexander, 4 seconds to go in the half. He can get his team within 1 with this kick. No good. No good. And the Lions go to halftime up 7-3 over the West Monroe Rebels.
Please welcome the pride and the roar of Covington High, the Covington High School Marching Lion Band. Introducing the drum majors of the Marching Lions, Jake Conlon, Kai Spritter, and Cody McCain. And now, please welcome the Covington High School Marching Lion Band as they perform Make It Rain by that Fat Joe and Lil Wayne, you heard? The Covington High School Dancing Darlings will now perform with the Marching Lions to the song Rollin' in the Deep by Adele. Covington Darling student leaders are Captain Kayla Dawn, Co-Captain Brittany Spadoni, and the lieutenants are Melissa Arnold, Destiny Tracy, Isabella Ogden, and Alexia Randall. The student leaders of the Golden Silver Flag team are Co-Captains Victoria Paraloo.
Second half will get underway with this kickoff from Connolly. That one's caught. Ooh, hit right there at the 35-yard line. I think that was Nick Sanders on the reception, but he was bottled up at the 35-yard line. Pretty good first half, huh?
Yeah, these teams got a well-deserved break after an exciting last 34 seconds.
Well, let's look at what happened in the last 34 seconds. A 1-yard touchdown run by an offensive defensive lineman, an onside kick, a quarterback draw on the first play for big yardage, 2 almost interceptions, a penalty, a catch, no catch in the end zone, and a field goal missed. So crazy, crazy, crazy end to the first half. That was Devontae Williams on that carry, and he got a couple. So Levi Friend on the stop. So yeah, just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm missing 2 or 3 other plays. That was in 34 seconds. Second down, second half underway. Quarterback fakes and keeps. Friend again. Slade Bolden, a freshman quarterback, he must be the one more apt to run is my guess on this, as they've alternated quarterbacks, running backs. It's been wild and woolly. Here's a pitch out there to Williams trying to make a move. He's got a first down. So they run the option and pitch it out there this time, and Devontae Williams picks up a first down. Here's what happened. My guess, West Monroe went in at the half and said, you know what, we got to get back to doing what we do best, run the football. And now they make a change at quarterback. Robert Faust back in, more apt to throw it or hand it off to Williams. Straight up the gut, Williams for about 8. Stop made by Matthew Thompson. So a statement, it's the old, let's go back to what we're doing. Let's run the ball right at them. We got away from it in the first half. Second down 2, and somebody jumped. We're going to have false start. And I'm telling you what, both teams have had penalties tonight and hurt both teams.
Yeah, definitely. The biggest one is the personal foul call on West Monroe that gave Covington a first down, and that's how they got into the end zone to take the lead.
Correct. So after they mark that off, it's going to be second down and 7. Motion by Sanders. Fake the toss, then hand on a little counter to Williams. And he runs straight ahead, and George Brister steps up and tackles him. That was an SEC running back going against an SEC linebacker right there. It's going to be 3rd and 5, pickup of 2. Big down now for the Lions. Robert Scott Faust under center, toss left, trying to make the corner, and does. We got a flag on the field.
Yeah, there it is.
And there's they tossed it out. Coleman got in the backfield for the toss to try to make that corner. The thing that I'm seeing, they're mixing their personnel. Coleman, more speed, can get to the outside. Devontae Williams, inside. Robert Scott Faust can throw the ball, hand off. Slade Bolden can can run the ball as well. We haven't seen him really throw the ball, but he can throw the ball. So that's what you're looking for when you see the Rebels. So it's 3rd down now and 11. Another penalty killing the Rebels. Play action fake. Going to dump it out to the fullback in the flat. He's going to get a 1st down. Levi Friend on the stop, but they dumped that one off to DeMichael Shelbin. Little waggle action there as they faked one way, ran that fullback out in the flat and dumped it to him, and very successful play.
Yeah, Lions did a good job in coverage, but they just left the fullback out there. Levi Frame just unable to close in time.
Motion by Johnson, Slade back, Bolden back in there, going to pitch it. That one low, but Coleman's got it, and going to be tripped up, and I see a flag again. And I see Levi Friend getting up from making the tackle along with Crandall. This one may go against the Lions. White hat block below the waist. No, it's going to go against the Rebels. Wow, chop block. I'm thinking they may have 40 yards of offense and be back where they were. No, I'm wrong about that. I'm exaggerating that. It's going to be first and 20 now. Slade Bolden back at quarterback. Rolling left, excuse me. Nice pass out there. Complete to Jake Norris. So if there's any question about whether he can throw the ball, he sprints left, he's right-handed, and turns his shoulder, delivers that one on an out route. 2nd down now and 8, pickup of about 12 yards on that. So a couple of out routes here have been pass in the flat and an out route have been real successful. Faust back in. Here's the throwback to the tailback. Incomplete. Intended for LaShawn Ware. Isaiah Carter was on the coverage. Going to be 3rd down and 8. They've run that play a couple of times now where the tailback will go. They'll sprint one way, tailback will go up the sideline on the backside, and they throw back to him. Faust now from the pistol. Now we have a stoppage in play for a second here. Referee's got to pick up something on the ground. Something on the field. Going to be 3rd down. The West Monroe coaches benefiting from that time to be able to say something to the coaches, to the players, excuse me, about the play. 3rd down. Handoff. Devontae Williams, he's going to come up short of the 1st down. Savante Crandall on the stop, but it's going to end up being about a yard short, a yard and a half maybe. 4th down. West Monroe. What do you think? They're going for it.
Yeah.
Slade Bolden is in. Watch for a quick count here once this is set into motion. A lot of signals over there. Coach Arledge has, I think, 25 coaches. So a lot of guys can be signaled on. 4th down now. This is huge. This is going to be Slade himself keeping it. Gets the 1st down and more. Stop made by Tyler Evans, but there seemed to be a little confusion defensively for the Lions. That was nothing more than a quarterback power, something you'd see out of Kansas State. That's one of their favorite plays. So, 1st and 10. Slade Bolden will stay in. Devontae Williams, and they go option. He follows after the fullback. Levi Friend makes the stop. Have you heard me say that yet? Yes, I think so. So pick up of 3, 2nd down and 7. Opening possession of the second half. And the West Monroe Rebels are driving. Snap. That was Devontae Williams. Tackle by anybody? Levi Friend.
And that's something that Covington's done really well tonight. I think that's why they had the lead. They've done a good job of not allowing yards after first contact. You know, these backs for West Monroe are really strong, but Levi Friend, Matthew Thompson especially have done a great job against the run tonight.
3rd down and 6. Big down right here. They go pistol this time. Fake, it's option. Slade is going to keep off the ground, and the Lions have come up with it. Wow. Slade Bolden coughs up the football, and Savante Crandall is Savante on the spot right there.
And this Covington defense, we talked about it in pregame, has come up with big takeaways all year long. That's their 3rd already in this game. And so they've done a great job. West Monroe, 3 big penalties on that drive. Covington takes advantage of it, and that's a sign of a good football team.
Yeah, that's a great point. 3 penalties. They must have run 10 or 12 plays.
Yeah.
They've run a half of the 3rd quarter, and this is first possession now of the second half. They ran 6 minutes off the clock and got nothing. And probably 12 or 14 plays. I don't know. It's crazy. It's high school football. Who doesn't love it? Second man through, gets it for good positive yards. That is Joshua Bickham, stopped by Matthew Peel.
Peel making the tackle.
Pill, nice play. I mean, he's leading tackler. Stepped up in that hole to stop Bickham. Bickham, a national champion power lifter in his weight category. Second man. I thought that ball was coming loose. And Bickham got a couple of yards on that one. Jacob Adams, who had a pretty good first half, makes the stop. It's going to bring up 3rd and 4.
And we talked about the Rebels going back to what they're good at doing. Covington really got away from running the ball in the first half, so now going back to it here.
It's old school, people. They might want to call timeout and hand out some leather helmets, and let's strap them on and go, baby. 3rd down, blitz coming. They dish it out, complete pass. They're going to get a first down. And they're going to get a penalty on top of it. I think a face mask.
First down for the Lions. That pass complete.
Man, great call there
Face mask penalty.
with the blitz, all-out blitz coming, and then an infraction on top of that.
First down.
And we have a timeout on the field. 4:55 to go, 3rd quarter. Lions 7, Rebels 3. Coming out of the timeout, Lions go with a pistol eye. First man up gets it. Tries to bull ahead. That's Tyron Garrett on the carry. Pickup of about 1 on the play. 2nd down, 9.
It'll be 2nd. The pickup of 2. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Smith. Fumble. Ball on the ground. West Monroe football. You could see that play was it almost happened a while back with the handoff to Garrett. And there, We have timeout with 4:04 to go in the third quarter. 7-3 Covington over West Monroe. All right, coming out of the timeout, it's a first down. Slade Bolden, the freshman quarterback, checking the playoff to the lineman. Snap, handoff, left side is Devontae Williams, and he's dumped. Matthew Thompson on the tackle. Running has been not at a premium tonight for sure. They haven't been getting much. Either team, I would say. Second down and 8 now. Pickup of 2 on the play. This time, Bolden keeps it after that fake and gets big yardage. Going to be first down, and West Monroe with some more personnel changes.
Yeah, you can tell that at halftime, the adjustment they made, they realized they were moving the ball better with Bolden on the field, and he's done a good job of moving them down the field in these first 2 drives.
First down 10 now. Williams straight ahead. He keeps churning. There's really nothing there. Killingsworth made the stop. There was really nothing there, but he kept churning, and he picked up about 4. Second down and 6.
He picks up 4.
You know what I said, go back to it. Leather helmet football, baby, straight ahead. Nothing fancy. When you get too fancy is when you get all caught up. Bolden. Handoff this time is Coleman. He spins out of 1 tackle and gets inside the 10-yard line. Trey Coleman.
Trey Coleman, the ball carrier with
I think Isaiah Carter was trying to get a hold of that ball as they were going down. That's what they're fighting at. First and goal now. The ball at the 8-yard line, excuse me. Play clock at 15 seconds. What West Monroe is putting together. Of course, they got great field position on that fumble. First down. Handoff Coleman. No, Bolden kept it himself and runs it in. The threat of the running backs have opened up a lane for Bolden. He runs right through there. Touchdown.
Yeah, that's the 3rd big carry by him here already in this second half, as West Monroe has controlled the clock, I want to say, for a good 8 minutes out of the 10 minutes in this third quarter.
Alexander will be attempting the point after.
Yeah, I would say at least maybe even 9 minutes. It's extra point attempt to come.
Holding.
And this is good. Score now. West Monroe 10, Covington Lions 7, 2:12 to go, third quarter. Ian Alexander will put it in play after the Rebels short drive for a touchdown. And that one was fielded and slipped down right away was Lasherman Wallace. So Covington will get the ball back for only the second time in this quarter. Two drives for West Monroe. One got shut down with a turnover. Then when they got a turnover back, short drive for a touchdown. So here the Lions are back out.
Yeah, even if you don't get points on this drive, you need to move the ball a little bit, give your defense some rest, and try to flip the field position back in your favor.
Smith, handoff inside. Good run right there. Bickham.
Picks up 5, maybe 6. 6-yard gain by Bickham.
Bickham is getting the brunt of the carries. Have we seen Brunkfield?
Not really at all tonight.
We haven't seen the freshman. Maybe an injury situation. Pickup of 6, 2nd down and 4 now. No safety in the middle of the field, and blitz is coming. And boom, comes right, they play right into the hands of the defense. Dustin Mitchell came on a blitz and made that initial contact.
Mitchell making the tackle.
Going to bring up 3rd down and 4.
And Bickham's averaged 7.4 yards a carry on the season, but really having a hard time getting things going tonight against the Rebels.
And he looks like he's hobbling a little bit on 3rd and 4 now. Rolling left is Smith. Got a man, almost picked off. He was trying to get it to Alfaro, but Mitchell dropped back and covered that one, knocked it away, and bring up 4th down. 3 and out is not what the Lions needed right there.
Yeah, once again, the defense is going to be right back on the field against a West Monroe team that's starting to gain confidence, has moved the ball well a couple of times now. And when we talked to the Rebels coach before the game, he said they wanted to control the clock, and they're really taking it over this game in that category.
4th down, Brister to punt. This one caught by Sanders. Trying to make that left sideline. Got an opening. Sanders down the sideline. Brister makes a move and basically stopped the touchdown was Brister. But a great return up the sideline. But you know what? We may have a penalty. This one may be going back.
The return is to the Covington 18.
Yep, looks like so.
Yeah, Dustin Mitchell delivered a big hit on Austin Huffman, but it looked like he hit him in the back.
So that long punt return is coming back. Man, just when West Monroe thinks they get something going, they shoot themselves in the foot.
There's been a push in the back.
That's going to be a 10-yard penalty. So now the ball at the 30. So it'll be a 70-yard drive if they can do that. I don't think they've done that all night.
No, they haven't. And the thing, Covington has had some penalties tonight, but they're always on 1st and 2nd down. West Monroe seems to make the big mistakes on 3rd down right after they come up with a stop.
Bolden keeps it himself. And he stopped. Patrick Bolton on the stop right there. 2nd down and 1. That's 2nd down and 1. 2nd down and 9, pickup of 1. Slade Bolden, 5'10", 170-pound freshman. He's seen a lot of action so far this year, so it's not like a freshman. He's a sophomore. We're going to go to the 4th quarter with the West Monroe Rebels up over the homestanding Covington Lions at Jack Salter Stadium, 10-7.
St. Tammany Parish Public Schools, an A-rated school district. Graduates with the highest ACT scores in the state. Facilities with the latest technology. Safe and secure schools. A variety of sports. Fine arts. And learning to last a lifetime.
I'm Superintendent Trey Foles, and this is where we educate every child, every day.
Fourth quarter will get underway with West Monroe controlling the football. Handoff going right side is number 1, LaShawn Ware. Tyler Evans makes the stop. But some pretty good yardage right there on 1st down, about 6 yards. Wait, we're going to have a penalty. A personal foul face mask against, of the 15-yard variety. So the Covington defense with West Monroe back on their back on their 30, and one play running it for about 6 yards, now has the ball at midfield. Ouch. Slade Bolton. Bolden, hands off, inside. Devontae Williams going to be bottled up and thrown down. 34, Cale Killingsworth on the stop. Meanwhile, the clock is ticking.
Yeah, but these Lions linebackers, Thompson, Killingsworth, Wren, have done a good job with Williams tonight of not letting him break free.
Look for the quarterback keep. Bolden. Oh, bad snap. Gonna have to fall on it. Wisely does so. Wow, just when you think they're on a roll, the West Monroe Rebels. Did I say West Mess? They mess up. The Mess Monroe Rebels. I know Coach Arledge is not too happy with that for sure. It's going to be 3rd and Lacombe right here. Motion. Bolden going to keep it himself. Going to be tackled. Number 34, Killingsworth on the stop. Another one of those linebackers. So West Monroe gets a first down out at midfield, and now they're back to their 38-yard line. So that drive went forward, then backward. It's going to be punting time.
Yeah, good job by the Covington defense to come up with the stop there and capitalize on that fumble on 3rd down.
Cranford averaging 41.5. A punt will punt it away. This one going to hit and go out of bounds. We're not going to kick it to Brister. We'll kick it out of bounds. It'll be first down around the 23-yard line, I'm guessing. Fourth quarter action. You can't. I mean, you can't ask for any better than what this game's been. The last 34 seconds of the first half. If you missed it, you got to go back and watch this whole thing. The last 34 seconds of the first half was a game within this game. As many plays as happened and different things that occurred. Second half, West Monroe's come out and controlled the football and the clock and gotten the lead. Smith going to keep it himself, and that play snuffed out right away. Michael Douglas, the defensive lineman, not the actor, with the stop.
Michael Douglas defending.
A loss on that play, 2nd down and 14.
And when Covington's been able to move the ball in this second half, it's been when they've thrown it out in the flat. So let's see if they try to get off a quick pass and take away some of that pressure.
2nd and long. Rolling right. Pulls up. Going to throw back across the middle. Complete. Cordora Laurent with the reception. But Peyton Roan on that tackle. But Joseph Alfaro was in the same neighborhood. That's not good in the passing game, folks. 2 receivers should not be in the same area. Something is wrong, and guess what? We may have a penalty here. They got holding against Covington. Man, this is going to be 2nd down and, make it down. They're going back further. Oh, my goodness. This is 2nd down and Slidell. This is way past Lacombe. We're down to Slidell here. Here's where you just cut your losses straight ahead a couple of times. Let's see if Bickham can get something off here. Nothing fancy. Blitz coming up the middle. Oh, they back out now. Drop and throw. Smith going to run it himself. Not too bad of an idea right there.
Still
get
going.
up the sideline. And get, oh man, that was a great run. Matthew Pill makes the stop, but you know what? They took a little playbook, something out of the playbook from West Monroe's in the first half, huh?
Yeah, that's really what Slade Bolden burned them on in the first half, and so a good job by Tyler Smith. The pressure comes, he goes through the right, cuts it back left, and he had plenty of space to run to bring this to a 3rd and short.
Wow. No shortage of big plays in this game. Regional round, Class 5A. Here comes a pass. Oh, incomplete. Early cut was wide open coming over the middle, and the quarterback got rocked. No call. Peyton Roan on the coverage. Going to bring up 4th down. 4th down and 4. Bristol come out and punt for the Lions.
4th down for the Lions. Bristol in to punt.
West Monroe playing it safe right now. They're playing safe punt. Make sure that they punt the ball. And don't fake it. Snap there, Brister. Gonna bump end over end. They just need some roll. Roll. That's it.
Punt is a good one.
And West Monroe plays safe punt right there. Doesn't have anybody back, and the roll goes back. Now, in the field position game, West Monroe got it back up to the 50, then went back, then had to punt it. Then Covington had, didn't have great field position, then go back to their own, the shadow of their own goal. The next thing you know, West Monroe's got it at their 20-yard line. So, advantage Covington on those couple of possessions. This is Bolden again, keeping it himself after the fake. LaShawn Ware went in motion. He faked it to him. Levi Friend made the stop, but he got about 4. Make it 3. 2nd down and 7. Bolden. Handoff inside. Devontae Williams. He's trying to go. And he's dragging people with him. He won't go down easy. Matthew Thompson on the stop. Going to bring up 3rd down. 3rd and 4. And oh man. Strap on those leather helmets, guys. Here we go. Bolden's going to keep it out around the end. Got good distance. Runs through a tackler and runs out of bounds over there. And we've got a penalty against West Monroe. Wow. This one's coming back.
There's the flag. Nullifying that.
And I think you said it a little earlier. It's like every time West Monroe starts to get something going, the offense starts to click, they do something like this to shoot themselves in the foot.
It's holding. Wow. Sometimes you wonder how did Slade Bolden get so wide open? Well, okay, there you go. I mean, that was a good fake, and he's got good speed, and he got around the end. But somebody on the perimeter there held somebody. 3rd down now and 15. Play being checked off. Play action pass. Going up top, looking deep. Incomplete. And there comes a flag. You know the problem there? Tyler Evans didn't turn back.
Yeah.
He put his hand up, but he did not turn back.
That penalty assessed against the
Yeah, because it looked like they both Evans and the receiver were pushing on each other a little bit, but like you said, without him turning around.
Well, they're marking off the penalty and moved the sticks, so it probably was a first down, but they moved the sticks. So maybe it isn't. It'll replay the down. It's third down. Okay. 3rd and 1. 3rd and 1. That was just too weird. I can't explain it, but I know. Oh, never mind. I was going to say those sticks I thought moved. I don't know. But it doesn't matter. It's 3rd and 1. Slade Bolden. Motion, Ware fakes it to him. Bolden's going to keep it himself. It was initially hit by Friend, but Bolden picked up the first down.
Yeah, Bolden really has done a great job of running the ball all year for West Monroe. 56 carries, 468 yards, and 6 scores, averaging a touch under 8 yards per carry.
And obviously, like you said, the coaches went in at halftime and said, what do we need to do to win? I thought, to me personally, I thought there was way too many personnel changes. Quarterback, running back. Things can get lost in that translation. This is Williams. Breaks out of a tackle. Up the right sideline. And ends up taking a knee when he gets hit over there. That was Quincy Richardson. But Williams breaks off his really first big run of the evening.
Yeah, Covington's done a great job of bottling him up, mainly thanks to Levi Friend, but there you saw there how dangerous he is when he gets outside, and even though he's a big guy, he can really move.
But here's your thing. They bottle him up, but you know what the key is? They've been on the field longer offensively, and that defense from Covington has been on a long time. This is Williams. Got an opening, got to the sideline. He could go all the way, and does. And I think it was just that defense is a little bit gassed.
Yeah, they've been playing with their backs to the wall really ever since the second quarter, and so now here you see Covington's offense having trouble staying on the field, and the defense is just getting worn down by the strong rushing attack from the Rebels.
Ian Alexander to attempt the extra point. Kick is up, and it's good. So with 5:46 to go in this one, West Monroe 17, Covington Lions 7. Ian Alexander will put it back in play. The Rebels have gone up by 10 now. This one's going to hit skitter by Cordero Laurent will pick it up. Nick Sanders will get a grab on him, and a bunch of other Rebels will dump him down around the 10-yard line. I think he got across the 10. But we may have a face mask on the play. Face mask. And that will be of the 5-yard variety. First down, 10 Lions.
But Tiger, let's go back to the first quarter for a minute. And Covington's first drive, they drive all the way down the field and miss the field goal. And so how big does that look now in the fourth quarter with 5:37 to go, down by 10?
Man. If we knew then what we know now, right? Smith dropping. Lots of time. Gonna pick it up. Dishes up. Oh! That pass right on the numbers to Early Cut. but he began to leave early and cut before he got the football.
Yeah, good job there by Smith again, avoiding the pressure, stepping up in the pocket, and throws that one, like you said, right on the numbers to early cut. But he turns to run before he comes up with the pass.
Smith gets the ball, drop. Pass out there intended for Bickham. Incomplete. Third down and 10 now. With 5:26 to go, man, the Lions need something. Trips to the sideline here off of the hash mark. One receiver to the top. Dropping, Smith stepping up, looking, runs into his own man, and gets dumped. Number 32, John Bailey Galat. Galat with the sack.
With the assist from the offensive lineman.
Wow. We have a timeout by Covington. 4:45 to go in this one. And West Monroe's up 17-7. Lions to punt on fourth down, high snap. They're going to fake it. Got a man wide open. Oh, Yanda throws him. It hits the turf. They go for the fake punt, and the ball hits the turf right in front of the receiver. Wow.
Yeah, Brister had a man wide open there. Like you said, this is why he doesn't play quarterback. Just really didn't set his feet to throw, and that's why that ball comes up short.
I think there was a lot of it. They tried him at quarterback in the spring. I think it was one of those things. He saw the guy open and just wanted to throw it, get it to him. Instead of, like you said, set your feet. 4:39 to go now. West Monroe. Straight ahead football, toss left, Devontae Williams. I think you're going to get Williams, Bolden, Williams, Bolden, Williams. In any one of those orders. Right here. There's nothing fancy about what's going to take place right here. As I said earlier, good old leather helmet football. Straight ahead. Williams at tailback. Bolden going to keep it himself. Gets down inside the 5 to about the 4. Stop made by Killingsworth.
And I think you mentioned this on the last drive. It seems like leaving Bolden and Williams in there has really let them finally get some momentum going. In the first half, Bolden would break off a big run and then come right out the game, and Faust goes back in.
That's what I was saying about personnel and so many changes and so many guys touching the football. They had 5 or 6 guys. And I believe, okay, I like to spread the wealth. But look, let's face it. Get 1 or 2 of your best guys and let's just run it right at them, if that's what you're doing. It's a timeout with 3:31 to go in this one. 17-7 West Monroe over Covington. All right, after the timeout, we'll get back to action. The last 3:42, Slade Bolden. He's going to get down to the 1-yard line. Matthew Thompson. And another timeout by the Lions. 3:34 to go. Still 17-7 West Monroe over Covington. Look at that wide split over there. He's just going to take it in. There he does. They come out with a wide split right there with the guard and the tackle, or the tackle and the tight end, and he runs right into that spot as everybody moves over, and that pushes the lead out to 23-7.
Yeah, all Bolden really had to do there was step to the side and fall forward, and he was in the end zone.
Alexander in for the point-out attempt.
Rebels came out here. An extra point attempt to come. Rebels came out here. It's good. 24-7. They came out here in the second half and went back to what they know, and it has paid off for them. 24-7. West Monroe over Covington. 3:31 to go in this one. Here's a kickoff. Laurent.
Federa takes it in at the 8.
Going to be stopped and pushed down.
And returns it to the 28-yard line.
Ball out about the 28-yard line.
David Beard there to make the tackle.
First down 10 now. For the Lions. Tyler Smith. Some confusion by a receiver, Kajon Baptiste. He gets set. Smith dropping, looking, stepping up. Avoids the rush. Going to have to throw it away. Out of the tackle box. Incomplete.
And West Monroe hasn't brought a lot of pressure tonight in terms of number of men blitzing, but their defense has done a good job of keeping Tyler Smith back on his heels.
Well, early in the first half, they blitzed a lot on the run.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, right now they're dropping in coverage. They'll add a fourth guy off the edge. Smith going to run it himself. And he's going to get close to a first down. Herman Rainey made a good job, did a good job of blocking right there. He came over. He would have hit somebody from behind. Instead, he peels back and hits the next guy. So good job for him to avoid causing a penalty. And the Lions have a first down. But there's only 3:06 to go, and they trail by 17. And points have not been easy, and that's going to be a sack. Xavier Harris, the X Factor, I guess, shows up late. Second down and long for the Lions. Clock ticking away. Smith dropping. Draw play. Bickham gets back some of that yardage. But coming into this one, we kind of expected there to be more of a running game out of the Lions than they've been able to muster. Credit that to the West Monroe defense.
Yeah, definitely. West Monroe defense, like we said, right after kickoff, big up front, and it showed today.
Long pass coming up. That was broken up. Incomplete. Coverage over there by Dustin Mitchell.
Yeah, and Smith threw that one behind a little bit, and Mitchell able to get his hand on it. But Covington also hurt tonight by the fact Devin Brumfield out of this game.
Yeah, hadn't seen him at all. But, you know what? Now it's hitting me. I think I saw him in a walking boot right before the game.
Intended for Farrell.
So he's been missed. Dropping. Smith, lots of time. Going to deliver. Complete. Coming down for that. Coming back for that one was Joseph Alfaro. Dustin Mitchell on the coverage, and that's a first down. But the clock ticking down, 1:47 to go in this one.
Ball started at the 47 of the Rebels.
Snap. Smith rolling to his right. Going to dump it out of bounds again. Incomplete. Nobody around. Look, he was I don't know if he had to sprint out that way to his right. Wait, we're going to get grounding?
He was out of the pocket, though.
Oh, that's going to be a loss of down.
Is the call. Loss of down. It'll be second.
I don't know the rule. That's a loss of down. Apparently, I don't know the rule. I thought if he was outside the tackle box and threw it away, it didn't matter. Well, maybe there has to be a receiver around. Second down, doesn't matter at this point. 1:36 to go in the Lions season. Blitz coming. Smith, long ball, jump ball, incomplete. Intended out there for Kejon Baptiste. Schexnayder on the coverage. Well, I know Coach Arledge's team came in the second half and did what they needed to do, but they have a lot of mistakes to clean up for next week.
Yeah, especially when it comes to penalties.
Oh, yeah. And they had some turnovers, some penalties, blitz coming. Smith delivers long ball, incomplete for Laurent. And a late flag coming on the field.
Yeah, but next week for these Rebels, you have to expect them to come out with Bolden and Williams right off the bat and just run it straight forward.
Right. Yeah, I got to say that you can run all these personnel groups out there and this guy in and this guy and this guy and this guy. But for me, it's got to be rep, same guys, find the guys, substitute once in a while, but not as many guys as they had. That's just my offensive philosophy. Third down and 3. Dropping, Smith, long ball. Laurent thought he had it, dropped it. Incomplete. Nick Schexnayder on the coverage. Schexnayder getting a lot of work tonight.
And that was actually one of the better throws tonight by Smith. He squeezed it in between Schexnayder and
Thurman.
And Case Thurman.
Fourth down. You might want to run it and pick up that first down. Dropping. Someone coming off the edge. He's got to run. Stop. He's not going to make it now. And run out of bounds. Nick Schexnayder forces him out for a loss. And West Monroe is going to take over with a $1:19 to go, $1:11 to go in this one. They'll take a knee. The old victory position. I got to say, a great season for Covington because, first off, everybody didn't think they were going to make the playoffs. They make the playoffs. They go to Karen Crow and beat them up 34-0. They played a strong. They were in this game for over the half into the third quarter, into the fourth quarter, but they just could not muster the offense when they needed it.
Yeah, their defense has been strong all season long, and I think offensively, you look at Tyler Smith coming back for his senior season next year, and then you have Devin Brumfield, who's just a freshman and rushed for over 1,200 yards this season. So with those two guys coming back next year, this offense has a chance to be better.
And meantime, the clock is ticking away. You know, in coaching circles right now, this is like you're sitting there going, because I know the score is 24-7, but Coach Arledge doesn't think it's 24-7. He thinks it's a lot closer, and he knows there's a lot of things that they've got to work out. So as they cross the field to shake hands, great season by the Covington Lions and Coach Greg Salter. Great game by the West Monroe Rebels and Coach Arledge. Got to say our thank yous to the people that brought you this game, starting with our superintendent, Mr. Trey Foltz. Our director of broadcasting, Dr. Melody Swang. Sideline camera tonight, Red is Sharp. Up top camera, Dave the Rave Williams, alongside me, Hunter Robinson. This is Charles Tiger Edwards. Good night, God bless, you be good. You are now leaving the prep zone.